thing, but it's okay as long as we have something that we can post. It's fine.
Oh yeah, no worries. So did you get that on number 8? Because I was totally confused by that. My son-in-law just happens to be here visiting right now, and he's taken this class before, so that was really helpful. He said if you can just narrow it down at least, if it's ever the greater the less than sign, then you know that it's not something that's equal to 0.
Yeah.
So it took 2 of them out, which helps. And then he said, if you failed to reject something, then it means you don't have you have insufficient evidence.
Okay.
So he said, if you reject the null, then it means that you have sufficient evidence.
Okay.
I don't know. I didn't understand it at all, so that was helpful.
All right, I'm good to go.
So for these next ones, do we just copy and paste the stuff again?
It looks like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oop.
Let's do
That is 2.
Oh dear. Okay, and it's still not equal to because the HA and HO are not equal to's, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Which is greater, N or DF? N.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes. Because the degrees of freedom will always be 1 less than the sample, right?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I forgot that. What was that? Say that again, Cammy.
The degrees of freedom will always be 1 less than the sample, like the number of the sample.
Degrees of freedom.
That's a trick question.
Math is always a trick question.
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, p-value
Is 0,
We're not putting
0,
1.
1.
Is that right?
What decision do you make? Okay. What's the level of
It's lower.
0, 1? So you
0.01.
reject.
Reject.
The null. Yep. Yep.
You decide. Okay. And then 12 is you decide to try another alternative hypothesis. This time you use HAMD is greater than 0. You keep the same level of significance. Did the p-value increase or decrease? So you just go in here and hit
It decreased.
greater than?
Yeah.
Greater than. Yep. Yeah, and decrease. You're right, Chase.
Wait, did the p-value increase or decrease?
Got smaller.
0. Yeah, it did.
So you still reject.
Mm-hmm.
Based on your response from the previous questions, what conclusion do you make? We have sufficient evidence
Why is it so small?
that
So that's the same thing that I was telling you before. If we reject the null,
we have sufficient evidence.
We do have sufficient evidence. So get rid of the 2 that say insufficient.
Mm-hmm.
And that helps. I mean, just getting 2 out of there. So we have sufficient, what is the one? We have sufficient evidence that there is no mean difference between the 2 groups. That's not it, because we know that we do have a difference between the 2 groups.
Yeah, that's what
So we have sufficient evidence that there is a mean difference between the 2 groups.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay,
As we have seen, the p-value depends on the alternative hypothesis. In general, which alternative hypothesis will give the smallest p-value?
Let's change it to the less than. to see.
Related to 15.
I think this one, it doesn't matter which one. They all give different ones.
Well, yeah, it looks-
When I took this, I did number 4 and it was wrong.
What was number 4?
I'm pretty sure it's C.
It's
They're all
the
MD is greater than 0. Right?
Well, because C for me is not enough
That's-
information.
Yeah, I think it's C.
Well, okay, how
Which
can
one's C for
why
you?
is it
Not
C?
enough
I don't get it.
depends on the problem. So the smallest
Okay.
p-value, your p-value is just going to depend on your problem. I don't think it has anything to do with which alternative hypothesis, because that's uncontrollable. I don't know if that makes sense at all, but
But when in the last problem, you know, when it said, does the p-value increase or decrease? It's like when we changed that null hypothesis, it changed the p-value. It made it go up or down.
but I think it would go up or down for a different problem. I'm just saying, I don't think that they correlate.
Let's see. Sherry, you put in the one that's greater than, which was the one that made the p-value go down in the last couple of problems, right? And they counted it as wrong.
Yeah, so that's why I did D on the test. I did number 4, but it was wrong. I just assumed, but that was wrong.
We could
Yeah.
try not enough information.
I can turn mine in first if,
Okay.
all right, 16. Determine the 95% confidence interval for the mean difference between two groups using group 1 minus group 2. Input your answers below.
Does that mean we're still using the D data instead of the A
Yeah,
data?
same data.
What is the point estimate for this 95% confidence? It automatically does 95%. What does the point estimate mean?
Okay, that was a couple of lessons ago.
Okay, my son-in-law, I did not understand how to do this. He said that you use the one test, go back to the one test and put in just the differences because it's asking what's the point estimate for this 95% confidence interval. So just take the difference and go back to the one sample test.
So you copy the differences and paste it in
Put
here?
in the variable.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's what, let me make sure. Yeah, to copy the differences and go back to the same, and then the point estimate, I had to look it up because I didn't know what point estimate meant. It's equal to the sample mean. So the point estimate and the sample mean are the same thing. I wish we could all take the test together like this.
I know, same.
Do that.
So I got 11.995.
Yep, 955.
Yeah, that one. 955, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How did you get that?
So it's in the mean if you put it, so you copy and paste the differences into variable 1 in the one sample t-test, and then you just look at variable 1, that box, and it has the mean, 11.995.
Mine says 2.2.
11.955.
Still.
Is this on the one, are you back on the one sample t-test, Chase?
Yeah.
And did you post like the 39 through the 30 numbers, the differences?
Yes.
Okay, and then it should be up in confidence level. It should say 0.95.
Yeah.
And then the hypothesis 0, and then type of test not equal to.
Uh-huh.
Well, mine says the hypothesis is 10. Do I change that?
Mine says 2.2.
What are we looking at here? Like what are we looking for? The point estimator?
Your mean is 2.2?
Yes.
That makes no sense. There's not even enough. That's weird.
So the point estimate mean, is that what we're looking at? What are,
Yeah.
Yeah, we're looking
okay,
the point estimate, which would be the mean.
I got 11.955.
Hey.
Okay, something's got to be in there wrong.
That's the.
How many numbers do you have on there, Chase?
Let's see.
Just to make sure you got enough memory.
Oh, hey guys, we didn't even need to do that. Look at the paired sample t-test and then look at the differences and put the mean for the differences is exactly what we find on the one sample t-test. 11.955, is that right?
Oh yeah, it does
What'd
say
you say,
right there.
What'd you say, Cami?
If I can just show you.
It's
So
in the
that's
mean
that thing.
variable 1, 2, and differences. It's in the mean difference. It's right there in the paired sample t-test.
It is there.
Yeah, see, it's right here, Sherry. Differences.
Ah,
You don't have to go back.
yeah. We didn't even have to go back. Okay.
So we
Thank
just need to know
you.
that point estimator means mean.
Yeah.
Okay.
So where are we going to find the margin of error?
We take the
Divide
interval.
for mean.
See the confidence interval? And you take 18.607.
Sorry, I can't hear what.
You take 18.607, subtract the 5.303, and then divide it by 2.
What's the
That's how we get the margin of error.
so the margin
Let me
of
make sure
error is wait,
It's going to be
where did
your
these numbers
confidence,
come from? Confident.
So it's
the confidence interval.
yeah, the confidence interval. The higher confidence interval minus the lower confidence interval.
Okay.
You divide it by 2, so it's the average of the intervals.
I never figured out how to do that.
Yeah, just because I was trying to do the margin of error formula thing that they gave us, but it doesn't work because we don't have all the information for that. So just go to the confidence interval, take 18.607, and then, so you always subtract the lower from the higher. So take the higher, subtract the lower, which is 5.303.
Mm-hmm.
And then once you get that, you divide it by 2, and that will give you your margin of error.
Got 6.652. Is that what you guys got?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, guys.
Did you get that, Chase?
Hold on.
Okay.
You said divide by 2?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
We got 6.652.
Yep. That's what I got.
Cool. So what's the lower bound and upper bound? Is that just talking
So the
about the
lower-
confidence interval?
Is that 5?
Yeah. Yep. So it's just talking, the lower is 5.303 and the upper is 18.607.
3.
18.607.
18.07. Save. Okay, I'm going to turn mine in.
Okay.
Got 100%.
Sweet.
So it's not enough information on 15. I don't get it. I don't get why that's, I mean, wouldn't understand why any of them that's the answer.
For different numbers, this is just what makes sense to me. For different numbers, you're going to get different outcomes. So whether or not your hypothesis is greater than or equal to or less than, I don't think that you can ever say that all of one of those is going to give you a smaller p-value, if that makes sense, because there's different numbers. And
So you just have to have all the info.
yeah, so
Okay.
this is like a really big general statement. So you couldn't say that all hypotheses that are not equal to are going to have a smaller p-value than all the others, if that makes sense.
Okay.
That's just impossible to say.
Okay.
That one's a confusing one, but I think they do it on purpose. So
throw in extra information too, and I never know if they're throwing in extra info that we don't even need to consider. Or do you guys feel like you're getting this at all? I think this stuff has been really hard.
I feel like I get it when I have other people to talk to about it, because then it helps me remember. But if I don't have people to like discuss with, I can't get it at all.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Yeah.
Guys, I got the exact same on my test, and like I got so freaking bummed out. Can't even tell you guys.
But you're still in the game. We don't have to get an A. I mean, that score is good enough to get you through the class. If you can get that good of a score the next time. If I can get
my other scores the next time, because my
Drops
scores
the lowest,
only.
Doesn't
what?
He? Didn't he say he would drop the lowest?
The lowest test score?
I could be thinking my other class.
Oh my gosh, that'd be awesome.
If he did that, my life would be made. But I don't. Well, that's the thing, is my scores continually went down. So if I continue to get the same as that I got last time, it's not going to be good, because they just got worse and worse. So.
Well, I just talked to a friend of mine who took this class a couple semesters ago, and he said in the end they do grade on a curve. So if you can look up and see what the class scores are, what like the average is, and it'll tell you kind of where we're all at.
Well, my thing is that there's always somebody who gets like, I got a 98. And I'm like, thanks, jerk. Like,
no curve at all.
Well, that was not me. That was not me.
Me either. I'm just glad I scored in the 80s.
You scored in the 80s?
Yeah, we got to just.
Wow. See, I got a 60 freaking 8.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I know, but 68 being in the.
It's not enough.
Go ahead, Chase.
I was going to say, because in my psychology class, I got a 58%.
Oh, see, psychology I can handle. Math, mm-mm.
Well, I'm good with psychology. It's just that they have this proctor thing, so I can't cheat. I'm just kidding. No, I don't learn from reading at all.
Same.
I could read an entire book and learn nothing. And that's all the class is reading. I have to read 40 pages a week, which is a lot.
Oh.
Are you in the child?
Which psychology is it, Chase?
Say what?
Are you in the developmental, like the lifespan psychology?
Yeah, that one.
I love that one. I failed that class because I got the last exam wrong. Like, I forgot what day it was, and I got my proctor all set up, and we went to take the test. But it was the day after it was due because I got the wrong date.
Oh, no.
So bad.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's like
I'm more able to get the test this time instead of like at 60 and 70. So
it's true.
That is
it's a hard class.
Oh my gosh.
Well, especially
you really
since
have
they
to
test on things you're not going to remember.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully.
Yeah, you really had to study for that class. We can do it.
We got this.
I'm trying to figure out, I have made up a little like sheet for us, and I typed it all out, Cassie, like I said, but I don't know how to put the formulas in. But my son-in-law said that there's a scientific notation in Word. So he's going to show me how to do it today.
Huh.
Oh,
I didn't know that.
What a saint.
I'm like, how am I going to write this in here? So
how awesome.
What I usually end up coffee.
He is so cute.
Work answers and pasting it. That way it's already done.
Yeah, I'm kind of trying making little sheets now that I'm going to use for the test when I put it all on a sheet, because This one's harder, I think, to comprehend.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of just remembering
it's
how to
probably
put it into the different.
Well, and like you said, the terms have changed. I mean, I think, okay, I got sample, I mean, Dan, I got all that. And now it's like, we didn't even learn that. And it's like other stuff. So,
Yeah. And the thing
okay,
that's
well, I was,
the last test is comprehensive, so it's like your whole
what? I thought it wasn't.
so the three, no, I think is there 4 or 5 tests? I can't remember.
There's 4.
There's 4. So the
Yeah,
3
there's
leading
4.
up
Mhm.
to them aren't comprehensive. It's just what you learned, and I'm pretty sure the last one is. So
Yeah,
That's horrid.
But
The
they
last
do
one
like-
is comprehensive.
Yeah, so you just go back and review the exams that you did before, because by the time you get to the last one, they have all the answers put up, so you know what the answers are for those.
mine have never
And so you
even
go back
showed
and
me
do
the
answers.
mine has never showed me the answers. So maybe this class will be different, but my last one wouldn't let me get in to see my results.
Oh, really? Like there was
Yeah.
like a special thing you had to go through. Let me see if I can do it real quick, and then I'll just screen
Because
share
like
it
I
for
know
you.
how to go look and get my previous scores and like the questions and the answers. You just go through progress and then details.
Yeah.
But mine
I
would not
could-
show me anything for for like the big exams.
Yeah,
Even still.
I tried to look on mine last week too, and it wouldn't let me. And they did say that you could. It said that we would be able to, but when I tried to find my exam scores, I couldn't get them either.
I don't know. Let me check and see. Got 100. Go me.
Oh, yeah.
Go Cassie. Go Cassie. Okay, let's see.
Yeah, in the homework, in the group quiz where it's nice and easy to remember things. Let's see, class progress.
See what we
Quizzes.
put it in. It was week 5 as exam. Details. Temp 1.
Homework quiz. Homework quiz. Homework quiz. Unit exam. Details attempt. Yep, mine won't show it.
Yeah, it's not showing me either. It used to show.
Yeah, I think we need to contact the instructor on that. We need to be able to see the answers to the quizzes. How are we going to study? That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I have no idea what I did wrong. And I did it wrong twice. Like, that's how bad it is.
Yeah, we need to know. We need to be able to see. And it said that we would be able to, so that's weird.
Yeah. Okay. Where is it? Because I used to be able to do it here. See if I can find it here. Okay, that's weird. Because it shows all I'm on the quizzes now.
Yeah, it shows all the quizzes and everything. I just couldn't get the info for the test.
Unit 1 exam.
Yeah, I've never been able to get the info for the test. And it's probably because I'm assuming they have the same tests, so they just don't ever show. They have, okay, I missed this one, but they do show, most teachers will go like do a test review, so you can email them and say like, I want to do the test review, and they'll email you which ones you got wrong, and then they have like a live meeting where they go over it. But there's only like 1 or 2 times that are available to go do it. So I've only been able to do it like once.
Yeah, we need to ask how we can see that, because the 2 ways that I found to do it last semester before it was updated, like it's not letting me do it in either of those ways.
Yeah.
So I'll put that question up on the board and see what he says.
Okay, yeah, because how are we supposed to get it right if we don't even know what we got wrong? Because
Yeah.
I don't have any idea. I looked it up and I tried to look it up because it said that the answers would be available after the close date of the test,
Yeah.
but they never were.
I checked too.
Yeah. Let's see if I can get them up there. Ask them about it.
All right, sounds good.
All right.
You guys
I gotta
have
go.
a good day. See you on Thursday.
See you Thursday.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.